Ladies and gentlemen, Halloween is right around the corner. And some people might say the best way to celebrate, spend time with family, carve pumpkins, go trick-or-treating. But we all know that's false. Because the best thing to do on not just Halloween, any holiday, is to get a nice, shiny platinum trophy. And I've been trophy hunting for a few years, and I figured I would come on here and drop some ball knowledge on some really fun and easy, spooky, Halloween-themed platinum. Let's get into it. Still Wakes the Deep. This is a 3 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 10 hours according to PSN profiles, and the base game is around 30 trophies, like 30, 38, and little DLC warning, because this game does have paid DLCs that does have trophies, so if you want the 100%, you are going to have to get the DLC. But Still Wakes the Deep is a really good game. Horror game. You play as McClary, and you're working on an oil rig. It's very Scottish. Everyone on the rig is Scottish or British or whatnot. And basically, it's your last day. You're about to get fired until the oil rig drills into something you weren't supposed to, and everything slowly starts to go downhill insanely fast. Don't want to spoil too much, but if you are interested in this game, on October 31st, I will be dropping a video for Halloween on this game. So if you want to know more about the game, please check that out. Alright, for our next game, another little shameless plug, but I did this game for how many platinums can I get in a week. Fears the Fathom Ironbark Lookout. 2 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 2 hours according to PSN profiles, and this game will net you around 13 trophies. This game I think it's a really good personally. You play as a guy who needs a job and he wants to start something new, so he takes this job as a Firewatch lookout, and as you take the job, you start to see signs of a cult, and eventually one night you find the cult doing a ritual, and they start hunting you, and you have to escape the forest. It's a really good game. The atmosphere is chef's kiss. Really like it, and I also really like the design. It has that early 2000s horror game vibe to it. Speaking of early 2000s horror game vibe, the next game we're going to be talking about is Bloodwash. 2 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 2 hours according to PSN profiles, and this game will net you around 16 trophies. So this is a PS1 styled horror game, as you play as a woman, a pregnant woman, I'm pretty sure, and it's really late at night and you have to go to the dry cleaners. So you go down to the dry cleaners to get your clothes washed and dried. There's a little bit of an open area you can explore all kinds of shops with. You can find clues to the killer, and eventually the killer decides to come after you, and you have to fight him off and survive. Really short horror game. A lot of people don't like it, but I personally liked it. So I would say give it a try. If it's on sale, I wouldn't recommend getting it its full price. I think its full price is $10. But if you could catch this game on a sale, it's gonna be a fun hour or two.
Dredge.
Alright, next up, this game is on PS Plus, in case you want to try this one, but this is Dredge. 3 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 20 hours. Kind of like Still Wakes the Deep, I do got to give a DLC warning. This game does have paid DLC that blocks the 100%, so if you are wanting the 100%, you are going to have to get its 2 DLC packs. But if you do want to go for its DLCs, you will in total get 60 trophies. This is such a really good game. It's a Lovecraftian fishing horror game, and it's so unique. There's not really a game like it. I don't want to say too much, but basically the longer you play, the more horror stuff starts to happen. You start to catch more weird fish, like mutated fish. It's really good, and I might just get the DLC because I really want to play it again and get the 100%. Happy's Humble Burger Farm, 3 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 9 hours. According to PSN profiles, this game will get you around 30 trophies. So this is basically a horror game where you work at this fast food restaurant and you have to like make orders, you flip burgers. And as the game continues, you start to realize over time, you start to see like glitches around you. And you find out you're in a simulation and that like the world was like nuked or something. I don't really remember the exact plot, but for what this is, it's really good. It's got like boss battles and like the graphics, kind of like Bloodwash and Fears the Fathom. It's kind of have like an early 2000s like design to it, like very pixely. But I don't know, I think the real horror of this game isn't like the mascots, it's not the monsters, it's that you're working fast food. But this is Inscryption, 5 out of 10, 1 playthrough, about 50 hours. I don't think it's that long. I think depending on how you do it, I think you could get it anywhere between 35 to 40 hours. But if you do this, you'll get around 41 trophies. So, Inscryption is a roguelike card building horror game that's like multiple different genres as well. The game is like 3 parts, with all 3 parts being different genres, and it's just really amazing. Like the first part, it's like a card building roguelike where you have to build like your deck to be strong enough to defeat the boss. And then the next part of the game is an RPG where you're playing like a game. And the last part is like this futuristic setting of like, it's like a futuristic take of the first part of the game. And the game does have like hidden lore like between its stories as well. Like you can see like videos of the guy like finding the game and playing it, because it originally started as a video game. But this is really good. And there's also Casey's mod, which is basically like an endless mode for the game, I'm pretty sure. More challenging, there's a lot of miscellaneous trophies in this, but overall it's really good. And this one is also on PS Plus. And for our last game, I didn't want to just talk about one game. I kind of want to give a special shout out to all of these games, but I'm going to talk about Telltale's The Walking Dead games.
It wasn't for touching kids, was it?
Oh, man, come on, man.
Seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you get all 4 of these games, that is 3 very easy, very fun, good story games. Now, I said 4 seasons, but they only have 3 platinums. Season 2 doesn't have a platinum, unfortunately, but I would still recommend playing all of them. And if you want to go even further beyond, you could get a 4th platinum by playing Telltale Walking Dead, the Definitive Edition. But to get that 1 platinum, you will have to play all the games, plus The Walking Dead Michonne, all for that platinum. So if you do every Walking Dead game by Telltale, you would get 4 trophies and probably around like 200 trophies. And these games go on sale a lot. Like I know on Steam right now, they're all on sale for like $5 or less. So if you want to like get Steam achievements, there you go. That would be a good way to get into Steam achievements. So that concludes this list of spooky themed games you can play for Halloween. I just wanted to get on here and make a quick little video about these games that I like. Personally, I did games from my list. I didn't really want to give like there's a lot of games I could have talked about, like Silent Hill 2 is really good and all that. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about the games that I've played on my account and hopefully show some people some new games. So if you are going to be playing any of these games, let me know down in the comments below. And I hope everyone has a good Halloween or just the rest of October.